Good morning, my creative students. How is it going? Today we will complete Unit 4. You are what you eat for Mega Goal 4 Grammar. Today we will use phrasal verbs, separable and non-separable phrasal verbs, and three-word phrasal verbs. At first, what is a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is made up of a verb and a particle. A particle is a word that is used as an adverb or a preposition. The particle gives a verb a different meaning. One verb can be combined with different particles to create different meanings. For example, here the verb pick. Pick here has different meaning according to the particle. For example, didn't you like the dinner? You only picked at it. Picked at means eat without enthusiasm. My sister picks on me for being a vegetarian. Pick on means tease. We need to pick out a restaurant for the celebration. We need to pick out a restaurant for the celebration. Pick out means choose. Will you pick up a gallon of milk on your way home? Pick up means get or buy. Some phrasal verbs are non-separable. We can't separate it. The noun or pronoun always follows the particle. For example, I ran into Janet at the supermarket. Ran into. It's incorrect to say I ran Janet into at the supermarket. We can separate between the verb and the particle with the pronoun. Okay, the next example, I ran into her. We can't say, it's incorrect to say I ran her into. We can't use the pronoun between the verb and the particle. These are some verbs. These are some examples of non-separable phrasal verbs. Call for, come from, look into, tire of, come across, go on, run into, or turn into. Many phrasal verbs are separable. A noun object can come after the particle. For example, the chef cut up the steak into small pieces. A noun object can come in between the verb and the particle. We can say the chef cut the steak up into small pieces. We use the object between the verb and the particle or the preposition. If a pronoun object is used, it must come between the verb and the particle. Again, if a pronoun object is used, it must come between the verb and the particle. The chef cut it up into small pieces. It's incorrect to say the chef cut up it into small pieces. It's incorrect. For example, turn off, point out, take over, turn down, cut up, put on, tell apart, turn into, figure out, send back, think over, wake up, fit in, take off, throw away, whip up, give up, take out, throw out. Three-word phrasal verb. Three-word phrasal verbs. Three-word phrasal verbs consists of a verb, a particle, and a preposition. Three-word phrasal verbs are non-separable. Non-separable. We can't separate between them. The noun or pronoun always comes after the phrasal verb. For example, the doctor says you must cut down on sugar. You can say it's incorrect to say you must cut sugar down on. These are some examples of three-word phrasal verbs. Catch up on, drop out of, get along with, look forward to, come down with, fill up to, get rid of, make down with, come up with, get away with, load up on, run out of, cut down on, get down to, lock down on, take care of. Now, let's complete the sentences with a particle from the box. Some of the particles can be used more than once. Number 1. My sister has gone on. Very good. Gone on. My sister has gone on too many crazy diets. Last month she was on a diet that called for her to eat almost nothing but grapefruit all day. Initially, the diets seem to work. They take weight off. They take weight off quickly, but a few weeks later, my sister always seems to put the weight, on. To put the weight on again, and the diets were making her tired and weak. I pointed this out. Point out. I pointed this out to her last week and we talked, over. And we talked over my concerns. I asked her to figure out. I asked her to figure out a better way of losing weight. She thought it over. She thought it over and agreed to give up. To give up the crazy diets. She's going to look into. She's going to look into more sensible diets, and she is going to try to burn off. She is going to try to burn off calories with more exercise. The next exercise number P, rewrite each sentence with a pronoun, then circle S if the phrasal verb is separable or NS if it's non-separable. Number 1, I'm going to send back this food. It's separable verb. So we can say, I'm going to send it back. I'm going to send it back. We can use the pronoun between the verb and the particle. Number 2, most people can tell apart a yam from a sweet potato. Separable. S. We can say most people can tell them apart. Number 3, you need to throw out the moldy cheese. It's also S, separable. We can write you need to throw it out. We can use the pronoun object between the verb and the preposition. Number 4, I never tire of chocolate. It's non-separable. We must say that I never tire of chocolate. Number 5, wake up Gina for breakfast. Separable S. We can use the pronoun and say, wake her up for breakfast. The last one, I never turn down dessert. Reciprocal. I never turn it down. I never turn it down. The next exercise, C, complete the three-word phrasal verbs. He ran into the supermarket because excellent. We ran out of milk. Ran out of means came to an end of or used up. Again, ran out of means come to an end of or used up. Number 2, these shoes are old. I think I'll get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of means throw away something that is unwanted. Number 3, she has heart problem. Her doctor told her to excellent, to cut down on fatty foods. Cut down on means reduce the amount used. Number 4, they came down with food poisoning after they ate the spoiled meat. Came down with means became ill with something. Number 5, marathon runners often load up on pasta the night before a race. Load up on means get a lot of something. Get a lot of something. The last one, we are looking forward to trying the new Indian restaurant. Looking forward to means anticipating with pleasure. Do you understand, my lovely students? Okay, take care of yourself and see you later.